Hey guys, what's up? This is Theo here, and welcome to Lesson 8 here on Free Code Camp. This is the Responsive Web Design Certification. We are underneath Applied Visual Design, and today we will be starting with use the CSS Transform Property skew y to skew an element along the y-axis. So again, we have the skew y function, and it'll take a degrees argument, and this will basically skew it across the y-axis. So skew the element with the ID of top. Okay, so we'll say transform. That's our style rule. And we'll say skew y. And we want to give it negative 10 degrees. And we can sort of watch as that goes, right? And it'll keep turning basically counterclockwise. Cool. So let's go ahead and run that again. Good to go. And awesome. Now we're going to create a graphic using CSS. Okay, so you can read about all of this. Manipulate the square element in the editor to create the moon shape. First, change the background color to transparent. Okay, so we're going to say background color. We want that to be transparent. All right. Set the border radius property to 50%, which is just going to be like a circle. All right. And again, you can look at what all of this will do. I think after 50, it doesn't really do much, to be honest. That's the radius. It's going to be circular all the way around. Change the box shadow radius. Okay, so what we're going to do is offset x 25 pixels, also y 10 pixels, blur radius to 0, and spread radius to 0, and then we want to change that basically just to blue. Cool, so we sort of created a moon, so that's pretty cool actually. Awesome. So number 3, create a more complex shape using CSS and HTML. So you can look at these pseudo selectors, and I used this a lot actually at my last job when we wanted to create sort of stuff like this. I can't say I use it too much where I'm at right now. It's more web application than websites, but yeah, like you can tap into these, and basically this will allow you to do, create shapes, whatever it is, different designs. So transform the element on the screen into a heart. So in the heart after selector, change the background color to pink. Okay, so we'll look for this and we'll say we want it to be pink. All right, cool. And border radius, we want it to be 50%. All right. So we're getting there. And then next, target the element with the class heart, just heart. Fill in the transform property, and we'll say rotate, and we want to do, rotate, and we're going to do negative 45 degree. Cool. So we're getting there. And then, let's see, finally in the heart before, set the content property to an empty string. Cool. So that's pretty cool. We created a heart there. So again, you can read about these. I'm kind of rusty on them myself, the before and after, but must have a defined content property. Usually add things like a photo or text. So, right, like if you wanted to add like a caption, right, or a tooltip, this would be a potential way of doing this. Cool. Yeah, let's keep going. So now we're on to number 4. Learn how the CSS keyframes animation properties work. So again, this is one I did a lot at my last job with creating just basic animations. And again, there's all of these different properties: animation name, duration, timing function, fill mode, etc. So you can read about this and create an animation for the element with the ID rect. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to say keyframes, and this is going to let the browser know we want to create an animation. And we're going to set the animation name to rainbow. Rainbow. And let's see. Sorry. No, I don't want to define it there. What I want to do is actually just say animation name. I'm going to say rainbow. Right. And then what we can do is do animation duration, how long we want it to last, 4 seconds. And then here we're going to declare our keyframes, right? And again, we want to give it a keyframe name of rainbow. Just clean that up a little bit, and then come back inside of this block. And what we can do is we can say we want to start at 0, and we want to give it a background color of blue, and then 50% of the way through, right? So 2 seconds in, we want to change this background color to green. And then finally, 100%, we want to change this background color to yellow, right? So we can sort of watch it as it goes right here. Green, yellow. So, right, and let's go ahead and run our test here. Good to go. And number 5, use CSS animation to change the hover state of a button. So here's an example. On hover, it's playing this animation. So milliseconds stands for milliseconds, where 1,000 milliseconds is the equivalent of 1 second. So use the CSS keyframes to change the background color of the button element so it becomes this hexadecimal 4791D0 when a user hovers over it. Should have an entry for 100%. So basically, we're going to create, I'm just going to create it up here. I'm going to say keyframes. I'm going to say button hover state. And what we're going to do is, should only have an entry, sorry. Right, so what we're going to do at 100% basically at the end of it is we're just going to change background color. Oh, sorry, I need to change this to background color. And we want to give it this hexadecimal code right here. And if we sort of see this, we can sort of see, we can say like animation delay. It would be like 10 seconds just to play with this, right? We can sort of see it doesn't change it's not going to change for 10 seconds. It'll finally change. Give it some time. Come on. There you go. Yeah. Cool. Just to make this a little bit more abundant, I'll just change this to black. Let's say 3 seconds, right? There you go. Cool. So let me just change that back, get rid of the animation delay, clean that up. And let's go ahead and run this. Good to go. So that was it, guys, for lesson 8 here on Free Code Camp, Responsive Web Design Certification, Applied Visual Design. Remember, if you like the video, please make sure to check out the courses I have in the description. If you want to learn React, if you want to learn JavaScript, great courses on Udemy. I do get a cut. If you want to support the channel, please subscribe, like, comment. It helps me out a lot. And always remember, you can let me know in the comments if you want to see a particular video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care. Have a good day.